Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another gameplay episode here on MetaBroz. I'm Moldy. This is my bro Crax.
Hey, guys.
And today we are battling two of the Wilderness theme decks. We have not altered these in any way. We just cracked them, slid them into those sleeves, and we're going to battle with them and see who comes out on top. I am playing the IJIRAC Frost deck, which we did one test game before this, and it was a really good game. It was actually a really good game. It came down to, I think, if you would have had your bear out longer, it would have made the difference in the game.
And it's the NITA Black Bearer that he's referring to, my tribal leader in this flame spellbook. And yeah, you're right. I didn't really know what I was doing with her at first because she actually benefits from having Forest Terra and another Terra. I forget which one it is. Farm Terra.
Which you had the abandoned silo. Yeah.
So you can actually get her, as hopefully you'll see, to not only recover but gain life points for herself and for you, the caster, if you play your cards right. I did not, and I actually ended up lighting a wildfire around myself that was draining both of us for a total of 40 life points at the end of every turn.
Yep,
and since he was ahead, yes, I actually consumed myself in my own flames.
It was pretty epic, guys.
It was something. So hopefully today I will learn from that lesson and I will avoid the forest fires unless I am in the lead.
Yeah, I think the bear will be really cool if she lasts a few turns. You just need a few turns with her to start to make a difference. And plus the fact that you heal off the burn counters, yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, if you happen to be shopping on Channel Fireball and you want to use the coupon code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout, we would super appreciate it. Wouldn't cost you anything, but it does help to support us in the channel.
Yeah, and if you'd like to support us more directly, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z, where we do giveaways at the end of every month. And some of the tiers auto win things, like last month we gave away the Beastie Birthday Bash by Bruins, but illustrated by my brother Moldy, some prints, some mugs. We've also given away this chibi playground playmat, and if you'd like one, we're ordering another set of these. So either hit us up in the comments below, connect with us on Instagram, or join our Patreon, where we will give you that monthly contribution towards a playmat. So you get a little discount and you're entered into the raffles.
Yep.
And with that, elbow in.
Elbow in.
Yeah, so I'm actually very excited to get these deconstructed and rebuild them in custom spellbooks. I can see the power of these cards already is very exciting. Wildfire for me, as I mentioned to you when we were gaming the other day, is kind of like, not mechanically, it's nothing like, but the flavor of Wildfire is like New Beginnings was to me in Nightfall, because New Beginnings sped up the game. It made it more dynamic, unpredictable, both players getting more cards, having more options, getting to that win sooner. And although Wildfire, isn't the same, like I said, but it does speed up the game. It puts this timer on the game where each of us is losing 20 life points for every Wildfire Terra. Technically it's a spell, but you treat it like a Terra. And you can have, I think it was
Dose. You can have two
dose.
of them.
So is that what I have in my spell book? I have two. Yeah. Maximum of two. No, you can have three.
Oh, nice.
All right. So I have two in the spell book. So you could be draining both you and your opponent's life 60 life points every single time you pass turn, which I just love the idea of counting down the game, because one of our issues right now when we're trying to mimic the competitive play is a lot of our games go 30 minutes to an hour, like one single game. Getting a best 2 out of 3 would be quite challenging for us.
Yeah.
But with Wildfire and stuff like New Beginnings, it's making the game so much more fun and faster.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
Okay, we elbowed in, right? And I will flip to see who goes first.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip that silver
I'll
coin.
take the heads as per usual.
Oh wait, is this what is this one? Is that the Cryptid Nation one? Second edition?
No, that's the Wilderness Spellbook coin.
I don't trust that one yet.
He trusts some coins, not others.
Wait, well, that's the Wilderness one with Rose and the Cumberland Dragon. Never mind. I'm back to this one, the Cryptid Nation one. It always lands tails.
Heads, I'll take it. I'm keeping.
Me.
Are you keeping?
Yeah, I'm keeping. I didn't even pick
You didn't even get
cards.
any.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Keep
Are you in a
moving
rush?
Here. No.
Okay. I'll play. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, any hand right now I'm just taking. It's only a 40-card spellbook, and there's 10 aura in here, which I don't like. I don't like 1/4 of the spellbook being aura. I like 1/5, maybe even 1/6, which is a little dangerous, but less aura, low-cost cards. That's my preferred way to play.
I think I usually suggest to people, I think 1/4 is like the safe number, and then you can tweak it from there. I'm going to bring a Frost Aura in, generate 1, and contract a Friendly Snowman.
All right.
Friendly Snowman is a beastie. You can have 10 per spellbook, costs 1 Frost Aura, has 30 LP, gets a 10 LP bonus from the Winter Terra, gets a 15 damage bonus from the Snowing Terra. 4th wall effect, if there is a snowman within eyesight, there's one right here on the card, this beastie gains Convert. Whenever a page is inflicted with Frozen, place 1 additional Frozen counter on that page. This effect does not stack. Snowball Throw is the attack. It deals 25 damage and inflicts 1 Frozen counter, but it'll actually be 2 Frozen counters because of that arena effect. This dude's pretty sweet. I like him.
Yeah.
Pass turn. That's all I can do.
Bookmark, place a flame aura in the arena. I will then, okay. Right. So many options in this spellbook. There are a lot of new and reprinted flame spells. I actually really like it for just a theme deck. This is probably one of my favorites. Although the Chessie, the Manta Ray from Nightfall is my absolute favorite theme deck. The way it comes stock, other than, Frogman, it's got a lot of power behind it.
Yeah, it comes with 2 Mermaid Scales, 3 Chessies, but it doesn't come with a Power Up Red, but it's super strong.
All right, so you've got 30 life points. Okay, I'm going to generate 1, and I'm going to contract an Explosive Rabbit.
Nice.
So, Explosive Rabbit, 10 per spellbook. Contraction cost 1 flame, life points 5, has fleet, so can attack right away. 10 bonus to the attack if the desert or the forest terra are in play. 4th wall effect, this beastie does plus 10 damage on its attacks if it is in the month of July. Destroyed, if this beastie was destroyed when it is not your turn, target beastie, artifact, or caster is dealt 10 damage and inflicted with burn. Explosive Hop is the attack, dealing a base damage of 20. So now that Explosive Rabbit is out and he has fleet, I will be attacking and killing your snowman because Flame has an aura advantage, dealing an additional 20 damage to Frost.
You got him, man.
Turn.
Okay. I'll bookmark a page, Awaken. I'm going to bring a Frost Aura into the arena. I'll generate 1 and contract Bookmark, allowing me to bookmark 2 pages from the top of my spellbook. And I'll generate another and contract another Bookmark. Bookmark 2 more pages from the top of my spellbook. I will bring a Winter Terra into the arena and pass turn.
Okay, Bookmark, Awaken. I will generate 1 to contract my own Bookmark, allowing me to draw 2 more cards from my spellbook into my chapter. Then I will attack you with the rabbit for a total of 20 damage.
All right, you got me.
And turn.
I'll bookmark a page, Awaken, my side of the arena here. Let's see. I will generate 1 and contract a Friendly Snowman once again, and I will pass turn. And at the start of your turn...
Yeah, I was wondering what's going on here.
Before you bookmark, I'm going to generate 1 and contract Frost Shot. So Frost Shot is a spell that can be contracted at any time, and there is a chance before the player bookmarks on their turn where each player gets to, they get priority, so you get the chance to contract something. So I'm going to contract Frost Shot. Inflict target beastie or artifact with 1 frozen. Because a snowman, it'll actually be 2 frozen. So we're going to inflict rabbit with 2 frozen counters.
Let me see that. I figured it's so easy for us to show off these new cards like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
This is a really cool card, guys. This is like my favorite Frost card of Wilderness because you can do it right now at the start of the turn. You can do it on beasties or artifacts. So I could lock down artifacts if I wanted to. And now Rabbit is locked down and I will... Well, I'm not passing. I'm letting you continue.
Right. So now I don't even think I bookmarked yet because you were right on that. So now I will bookmark and I will awaken. Frozen beasties awaken, but they can't do anything? Or do they remain?
They remain fatigued until either the last frozen counter is removed at the start of turn or they are dealt damage and then the frost breaks and they wake up.
Okay. So if you're hypothetically, I would pass turn back to you and you'd attack my rabbit with your snowman. Upon dealing that damage to the rabbit, if you wouldn't kill him, he'd wake up and attack back, or he would be unfrozen and then he would attack back.
Right.
All right. All right. Okay. So a little lack of aura right now for 1/4 of the spellbook being aura. It's not showing. I will contract another explosive rabbit.
Okay.
Same thing. They have fleet, so I will attack and kill that snowman.
Okay.
Turn.
I'll bookmark a page. Your rabbit counts down
Yes.
one.
Thank you. At the end of the turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You count down those frost counters. So when he passes, my rabbit will be unfrozen.
I will generate 3 Frost Aura and contract Janet and Rosetta van der Voort. They cost 1 neutral, 2 Frost Aura. They're a beastie spirit. You can have 3 per spellbook, 40 LP, has the spirit trait, so can't be targeted with attacks. Gets plus 20 damage if the Winter Terra is active, also plus 20 damage from the City Terra. Skate to Death is the power. You can place them into the afterlife and inflict all opposing beasties with 2 frozen counters. Figure 8 is the attack. It deals 30 damage, and if the opposing caster declared any defenders, you may deal 30 damage to the original target. So they kind of get around defenders, and they're spirits, so handy. I will pass turn.
All right. Bookmark. This counter is now removed, so when I awaken, both of my rabbits will be active. I'll place another flame aura in the arena. And let's see, she's got 40 life points. She's a spirit, so she cannot be the target of attacks, but I could still target her with a spell. Well, what are my options here? So 40, and I'm dealing an additional 20. So, okay. I think, yeah, I will generate 1 flame and 1 neutral, and I will contract Unholy Fire, which is actually a spell from the previous set, Nightfall, with some updated art. Unholy Fire, deal 50 damage to target page. In this case, it'll be Rosetta and Janet, so it will kill them, and 25 damage to yourself. So I will take 25 damage.
Okay.
Both targets are inflicted with... Well, I didn't do that right, did I? Should have attacked him with my rabbits first, because both targets are inflicted with burn. If either target were already burnt, set the burn counters to 6. That is frustrating.
It's the little things, guys. They add up.
I should have attacked first.
6 burn. Oh, nice.
And I'm going to lose 20 life points every time.
Yep.
Oh, man. I don't like what just happened.
So with the rabbits out, that means that it's like a wildfire. As much damage as you deal me, you're going to lose. So we'll just be, it's a faster game. You like that, right?
Turn.
You're not attacking?
No,
okay.
I'm not attacking.
Bookmark a page.
I'm keeping my rabbits. I'm keeping my life. I'm not, you're 5 life points ahead of me. So I don't know. Maybe I should have just started draining, but whatever. We'll see.
I'll go 3 for another Janet and Rosetta van der Voort.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
All right.
And I will frost shot one of your rabbits.
Okay, but in this case, it is just 1.
Yep. Though it will fatigue them.
It does. So frozen fatigues them. All right. But I didn't bookmark yet, so now I bookmark and awaken. But he did it on my turn.
You don't awaken them,
my turn. No, I don't awaken because he's frozen.
Because he's frozen.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Counting that down, so I'm down to 4 burn right now.
And then here's the thing. We want to make sure we do this right, because this is the most confusing thing about Frozen. Very easy to forget. When the turn passes and you remove that last Frozen counter, because my turn starts, the rabbit will awaken. The rabbit awakens when you naturally remove the last counter. Yeah.
Good call. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll generate 1, and I will cast Flare Shot on Rosetta and Janet. So Flare Shot, 5 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 flame. Target beastie or caster is dealt 10 damage and inflicted with burn 3. Flip a coin. If heads, target opposing beastie cannot declare an attack until the end of turn. And since this gold coin has no tails, it does, but it doesn't ever show it when it flips. We have now inflicted with 3 burn, and it cannot attack. And with that, I'll pass turn.
Okay.
Counting down, 3 burn, and now this beastie's frozen is removed at the end of my turn and automatically awakes.
Technically, that's at the start of my turn, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Bookmark a...
At the start of your turn, you count down frozen?
Yeah.
Oh,
Burns at the end of turn,
frozen at the beginning.
Start. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
important. That's very important. Okay.
It happens before the priority window. So start of turn happens, counters are counted, then there's the priority window, then you bookmark. Okay, I will generate.
So really, you're passing into a priority window.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. A priority window at the start of the other player's turn before they bookmark.
Right. I'm going to generate 4, right? Is that what we want to do? Alaskan Vortex, one of your rabbits.
Choose your
that one.
Non-target. This one? Okay. You have chosen.
I probably should have played that differently. You get to now deal 10 damage and burn. Yep, so you killed Janet and Rosetta. I should have used Janet and Rosetta's power. That would have been the move.
Which would have done what?
Which would have inflicted all beasties with 2 frozen.
Just in general? Just
yeah. Yep.
Wow. That's amazing.
Because I cast Alaskan Vortex, I get to return 2 frost spells to my hand.
You do?
I know I have another frost shot. Yes, Alaskan Vortex is ridiculously good.
I don't know what's going on there, but you're all mixed up.
I was putting spells in my limbo by accident.
Infraction, 2 of those and you lose the game, guys.
Alaskan Vortex, by the way, is a spell. You can have 2 per spell, but cost 4 frost aura. Destroy up to 1 beastie controlled by each opposing caster. Take up to 2 frost spells from your cemetery whose combined aura costs are 3 or less. Place them into your chapter.
New art on that Alaskan Vortex.
New beasties stuck in the vortex. GG Bird's still there, though, holding it down. I will get 2 frost shots back in my hand and pass turn.
All right. Done what I passed, the 2 and then the 1. I think I still have 1 more burn here. All right. So I'm at 1 burn. I bookmark. I awaken. Well, got options. What's the best one? I will generate 1 to contract another explosive rabbit.
Okay.
Turn. My burn goes away.
Okay. Bookmark page. Awaken. I'll bring a frost aura into the arena. I will generate 4 and contract a woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth is a beastie. You can have 5 per spellbook, costs 2 neutral, 2 frost aura, has 60 LP, has the defender trait. So when it's his turn, on the opponent's turn, woolly mammoth doubles his LP. So he will have 120 LP. Gets plus 40 damage when the Winter Terra is active. If you are wearing fur, this beastie gains plus 20 LP. Now we don't have the official wilderness item list out yet. They haven't released it, but I'm going to assume fur is on there. That sounds ripe for 4th wall object lists. So we're going to say that I have that on my 4th wall, and all damage done to this beastie is reduced by 10. That's spells, attacks, whatever it may be. Tusk Toss is the attack. It deals 40 base damage. It'll be 80 because of Winter Terra. And I'll pass turn, and I will frost shot one of your rabbits.
All right, so we got a frozen counter again, and they are fatigued. And now I will bookmark, awaken. Okay. I got to take care of that mammoth, or he's going to start taking care of my rabbits. And we just got unburned, so we can start dealing damage. I guess the best way to do that is to generate 2 flame and cast Explosion.
Okay.
So Explosion, 2 flame, 4 per spellbook. Target beastie or caster is dealt 50 damage and inflicted with burn. Target beastie or caster is dealt 10 damage and is inflicted with burn. This may be the same target as before. You lose 25 life points. So in this case, it would normally be dealing 50 damage, but the woolly mammoth reduces all damage by 10, so it will only be 40 damage. However, Flame's aura strength over frost means an additional 20 damage, so a total of 60 damage on the mammoth. Now, the mammoth has gained 20 life points from the hypothetical 4th wall fur, so that would mean I'd need to deal 20 more additional damage, which I'm going to do because I'm going to direct the second 10 damage to the woolly mammoth.
Okay.
Same string of events is going to happen. It's going to reduce that first damage to 0. Then it's still going to take the additional 20 damage from the aura wheel of power Flame has over frost. So that'll be 20 damage. So it will have 80 damage total on it.
Okay.
And it will be inflicted with burn. So we will roll for burn. 4. I do lose 25 life points from this spell. And when I pass, the mammoth will die. But before I do, I will attack you directly, finally, for 20 damage with the explosive hop.
All right, you got me.
Turn.
Okay. Mammoth dies because his life returns to 80 LP, and he has 80 damage on him, so he's toast. I'm going to bookmark and awaken. Don't have a lot going on here. I'll pass turn.
All right. That frost counter was removed. Technically, that bunny woke up on your turn. Bookmark, awaken, and I will attack you with this bunny for 40.
Okay.
And then the next bunny for 40.
For 20 and 20.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Turn.
Okay. Bookmarking a page. Ooh, man. Another Winter Terra. Pass turn.
Whoa. Bookmark, awaken, place a flame ore in the arena, and now I get to do something fun. I'm going to generate a total of 4 and contract that tribal leader, the theme deck leader, the NITA Black Bearer. So 1 per spellbook contraction cost, 2 neutral, 2 flame, life point 70, has double regen, meaning that will recover 20 life points at the end of every single turn. 10 per regen, double means 20 total. Gets an additional 20 bonus if the Forest Terra is in play to the attack, or 20 or minus 20 life points if the Desert Terra is in the arena. Arena, at the end of your turn, recover 5x LP, where X is equal to the amount of burn counters you have. Remove those burn counters. Power Nature's Feast is NITA's power. This page gains plus 5 LP for every forest and farm terra in the arena. Reclaim the Flame is the attack, dealing a base damage of 60. So there she is.
Pretty cool.
NITA, the Black Bearer. She does enter the arena fatigued, so for now, she's not going to be doing much for us, but I will attack you with this bunny for 20, and then the next bunny for another 20. And yeah, I guess, let's see. Turn. All right.
I'm going to bookmark a page. Man, literally nothing happening over here, guys. I'll bring an aura in and pass turn.
See, this is why I don't like having 1/4 the spellbook be aura. Because you've just had 3 or 4 turns where it's all aura.
I'm usually okay with it, but I feel like you've established arena control, and I don't think there's many other power cards in this deck. Now, if I get IJIRAC, that could turn things around, but outside of IJIRAC, I don't really know what's going to save me at this point.
And that aura advantage is enormous, guys. Like, this would not be the same game if I didn't have that additional 20 to knock off those with 1 spell or 1 attack.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to generate another 1. And I will contract another rabbit, and then I'm just going to swing 1 at a time. So it'd be 2, 4, 6, that'd be 60. And then I will attack you for 60 with the bear.
All right, got it.
Turn.
Bookmarking a page, got an aura, turn.
Okay, we're gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna bookmark, place a flame aura in the arena. Of course, these are all awake now. And then I will attack you 2, 4. No, actually slow this down. I'm going to make this game faster, more fun for both of us because it seems like I am in the lead. Let's generate 2, and I'm going to contract Wildfire.
Nice.
So Wildfire, that 3 per spell book spell, contraction cost 2 flame. Contract this spell as if it were a Terra page. Treat this spell as a basic forest Terra. It goes to the afterlife when destroyed. Each caster loses 20 life points at the end of each turn while this spell is in the arena. So there we go. We're going to place it in the 3rd Terra slot. That's going to give my bunnies an additional 10 damage. So now I'll be hitting for 30. And then unless you have a response, another 30.
Okay.
And then another 30. And then this bear is actually going to be hitting for 80.
Okay.
All right. So that'll be 170, something like that. Pass turn.
Bookmarking a page,
and then we both
lose 20
from Wildfire consuming us in its flames.
Ooh, I will generate 4 and contract a woolly mammoth, and I'll generate 3 and power up red, that woolly mammoth. And now we'll see if we can turn anything around. Pass turn.
Wow. Okay. Bookmark. Awaken.
So right now, guys, woolly mammoth has 360 life.
Oh my. When I pass back, what will we have?
He'll have 180.
180 is a lot of damage to deal in a turn to get rid of him.
Yeah,
Whoa, man. Okay. Shoot. All right. Well, I will place the abandoned silo in the arena.
Okay.
The special Terra here that is going to give me and him a neutral aura at the start of any turn that there are no beasties on our side of the arena.
Right.
Okay, so that doesn't apply for either of us right now. It'll also give my nothing. It won't do anything, will it? No, that's it. All right. Thought I got another boost from the farm, but I guess not. Well, man. Geez. 90, 110, 60, 70. Oh, man. I'm a little scared here. Terrified of that mammoth right now. I have to deal at 100 and how much damage?
180.
180 is the life points on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of life points, guys. I got to get rid of it, or it can turn everything around right now. So I'm going to... Oh, man. What is the move? Okay. All right. 180. Yeah. I can get close to that, but I'm going to lose a bunch of beasties doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Geez. Either way, I'm going to lose a bunch of beasties and cards to do this. So it could be... Yeah. All right. I will generate... Man. Yeah, okay, here we go. This is so silly, but oh, do we lose 20 life points when you pass back to me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for keeping track of that. I'm going to attack the woolly mammoth with my bunny, dealing a total of 50 damage because he would be dealing a base damage of 30, but he gets an additional 20.
Minus 10, so it's 40.
Thank you. 40, and then we're going to do that again. Another 40 with the next explosive rabbit.
Okay.
And then we're going to do that a third time with the last explosive rabbit. So we've got 120 damage on him right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that's frustrating is that if I send my NITA BEARER at him, my NITA BEARER will die.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And then the woolly mammoth would die. So I need a way to deal the woolly mammoth an additional 60.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have that. So I will attack you directly for 80 damage.
Okay.
And then I will lightning the bottle and get you, this is going to be pretty silly, for another 80 damage.
Okay.
You can just hang in there. I'm going to lightning the bottle for another 80 damage. So now we're up to 240.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to lightning the bottle for another 80 damage. So that'd be 320 damage in a single turn.
Okay.
I thought you were at 500 some.
I think I got them all. I'll throw another 80 on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got them all.
I thought you were at 520.
You did 83 times?
I did 84 times.
4 times? Okay.
Yeah, I did 84 times. Because I did the initial 80 and then 3 lighting the bottles.
Okay.
So 320 damage from wherever you were. Maybe you're at 570. That would make perfect sense. And then I will generate... I had to deal 60 more damage, so I think I got that. 2 for an unholy fire. So it would be that 50 damage reduced by 10, 40, plus the 20 to the aura advantage, so 60. And that would kill him. And then I'll also deal him... Oh, now I'm going to get the counter roll. Right, now he's burned. So it's 60 damage total being dealt to him.
Okay.
And now we're going to roll for burn. 4. So I am burned 4, I believe, and so are you. Both targets are inflicted with burn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I lose 25 life. And I pass turn, so I actually lose 45 life. And you lose 20 life.
Mm-hmm.
And my burn counts down, so I'm now at 3 burn.
I'm a scoop. There's no way I can beat you here.
Yep, that would be it. I mean, It would just be a couple more turns attacking. Mm-hmm. Well, you won 1, I won 1. So should we play these one more time? tomorrow, or should we
Maybe.
move on to different theme decks?
Kind of want to move on.
That's fine with me, man.
Kind of want to start building decks soon. But yeah, we could play one more round between the other theme decks.
Well, I figure we have more theme decks that we haven't even seen yet. We don't have to play them. You guys let us know. Would you like to see us play the theme decks in their original form before we modify them and customize them?
We have the release event decks too that we need to check out.
Yeah, and that's going to be probably the next box opening that we do this week, just so we can see. But same thing. Do you guys like seeing the theme decks play each other? Do you like seeing the release event decks play each other? We could play one at least, you know, one time versus if you guys are interested, or we could go right into building. We really love the feedback. Either way, we do need to wait for some more of these cards to get here before we build those real spell books, because we don't have everything we need.
Well, we'll be opening a bunch of release event decks, so that'll give us a bunch of new cards, because each of those have 3 boosters in them. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we get. Yeah.
It's going to be random. And I know that you have been dedicating a lot of time to building specific spell books on TTS every night.
Yeah. Though, you know, most of those don't involve all that many wilderness cards. They do involve some, but it's not like the whole deck is wilderness cards. So really, I think the card that's most important to get for like building top tier stuff right now is out of wilderness is probably the Okanto Dragon and the Prism Aura. That's really like, those are the ones that's like, you kind of got to get those.
And right now they're kind of a pretty penny because the volume of stock hasn't really hit the internet. So those are a little expensive. We could pull the trigger, but I feel like if we wait a week or two, a lot more people will have opened them and they'll be readily available.
Yeah. And I want to see what the booster gods give us. Because remember, we get 2 rares per pack. So
hey,
there's the non-hollow and there's the hollow, and I'll play either one. So yeah.
Okay, so maybe what we'll do is, unless you guys let us know you really want to see more theme deck, release deck games, we'll focus on box openings this week specifically, just so we can get those cards to build those specific custom spell books that you have been practicing.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually going to let him, guys, take the lead here with the spellbook building. Look, I know I try to break the meta and I break myself. You guys know. But he has a real handle on the competitive play right now. And I have fun trying to do like my weird tricksy stuff. And we'll get back to that, you know, when I get bored of, well, trying to actually compete against my brother. Because since I started playing the official competitive games, we have had so much better games in general.
Yeah, it's true. And with Dallas coming up so soon, I mean, we're only like a month and a half out. We want to, just like we did before, grind a lot of the decks that we think you're probably going to see there, or at least some version of them.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually what really got me into playing competitive and stopping to try to like do my own little weird thing. Look, MetaZoo is a new game. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah. It's like a video game where you could like discover a secret. So I'm constantly looking, like slashing the bushes and the walls, tink, tink, and trying to bomb everything to get the but mostly it's just fun. Oh, hey, speaking of this, if you've made it this far, you know what? I'm going to withdraw that. Speaking of nothing, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to save it for another show. We're at the end of our video, and I'm about to go into a diatribe.
Okay.
I'd rather start a video with that rather than end it.
Well, right on.
So I think we've reached the end, guys. If you've made it this far, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers. That would be huge for us right now. We'd really appreciate that. And if you want to support us and you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball, use that code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout. It will not cost you anything extra, but it sure does help us out.
Absolutely. And like I mentioned earlier, you can also go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z if you want to support us directly. That coupon code also is MetaBroz with a Z. It's always MetaBroz with a Z, just so you guys know.
Did I not do the cool little Z thing in the air? Did I not?
I don't know. For some reason, my brain was like, I don't think he said with a Z there.
I do a faux Zorro in the air, or more of like an Adam Sandler like squiggle Z from Billy Madison. Remember when he had to write Z on the board? He's like, cursive Z's.
That's right.
Always confusing. All right, guys. With that, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. And we will see you next time on
MetaBroz.
Later, guys.
Later, everyone.